and hoppala, that's a bad start, but never mind. I picked up 5 kilos of this honey, touch me baby, right, so this honey fungus, and I would like to educate you a little bit about them, because the internet says they're edible, and they certainly are, but not many of the websites do mention that they actually poisonous if you eat them raw. And this is the fact. Now, what you're gonna do, because one side says it's eatable, the other one says it's gonna kill you. Well, don't eat them raw first of all, and generally never eat any type of mushroom raw, not even the ones from the shop, because there are a lot of little microorganisms living in those mushrooms, which you only can see via a quality microscope. And I've been hanging out with a lot of professionals, mushroom gurus, and those animals you see in these mushrooms, you don't really want to have them in your tummy. Now, from the one in the shop, you obviously wouldn't die from those mushrooms, but I'm telling you, these organisms on the microscope I've seen moving around, they look like aliens. So always cook the mushrooms, even if you cultivate them at home, which is also possible. Never tried, but that's another chapter in my life at some point. I definitely will try that. Now, but coming back to this honey fungus, there are several honey fungus which look pretty much similar, so we use a collective name for them. But example, this one, it's obviously not the same, right? They're still honey fungus, but if you really want to go into them deep, then you have to check out those names in Latin. But what you have to do to actually eat them, you need to prepare them, pre-prepare basically. Even though I washed them very nicely, still some Mickey Mouse tiny glue on them. So you either cook them for 20 minutes, or you boil them for 20 minutes, or you fry them. Now the thing is, when you fry, then the temperature is higher, so I've been told that the frying can be slightly less, but always be on the safe side with mushrooms. So rather do the 20 minutes than 10 or 15, and then it catches you out. Now, I personally don't believe that after 10 minutes of frying them, they would have toxin inside. But I certainly cook them for 20 minutes. Why not? And the good bit is that you can also logically then have the water, because the water, the poison is burned out. So it's basically a mushroom soup for that matter. And they're very tough mushrooms, so the texture will remain the same. When you cook them, they're not disappearing. The texture is going to be the same, more or less, and they're perfectly edible and taste actually quite nice. So what I'm doing, obviously I picked them all, and I keep a little bit for a nice soup for tomorrow, But the rest I'm going to dry, so dehydrate them down and have them in winter, because they shrink quite a lot. Obviously 95% or more of the mushroom is water, so all the when this water all evaporates, then they shrink down. Yes, you can also chop them. I could have chopped them as well, but it's more work, and I don't mind them. I tried that already once with those honey fungus, and it really worked out well. A lot of people don't know that you can dry them, or maybe they haven't tried, but I did try last year, or was it the year before, I'm not sure, and definitely 100% it worked, even though some gurus told me that they never tried and not even heard of anyone doing it. But I don't mind sometimes to try something new, which not many people have done. I'm pretty sure there are people out there who tried it, but I never met any. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't hold me back. If it would have worked out, so what would have happened? Nothing would have happened. I would have lost a few kilos of mushrooms, which is a shame. But life goes on. You know, it's not gonna, nothing gonna happen. Now this one I'm gonna dry in one, because they're a little bit, there's something going on which is quite nice, as you can see. Difficult to see because the lighting sucks. And another thing which you must not do, and I don't know why, you should not eat the stem. Apparently, that's no good to eat. I will, if you're interested, drop me a message, and I will find out why the stem is not edible. But what I think that I heard, or was it a different mushroom, not sure, but I think that you can dry also the stem and just pulverize it, make it to a powder, and use it as a, use it as a herb, some sort of. But I'm not sure if it was I'm not sure if it was the honey mushroom or a different one. Certain ones you definitely can do, which I've done. Let me show you. Right, so that's what I've done, and that's how it looks like. It looks like pepper, and this is like, what, maybe 3 kilo of mushroom, but this is, or maybe 2. But the smell, I mean, obviously you can't smell it, but absolutely amazing. And what I've done also, while we're here, might as well show it to you. What I've done also, that I found some old chicken in the wood, and apparently you should not eat if they're old, but I just dry them up down and just pulverize them. And this I used as breadcrumb instead of for frying stuff, instead of the breadcrumb, or I mixed it in with the breadcrumb, and there was no issue. And also the smell of this is just beautiful. Since I'm standing there, I might as well use this opportunity on camera to feel that here. But I think this is gonna be too small. Yeah, this is gonna be too small, I'm afraid. Yeah, big time. Nah, this is not gonna accommodate that. Nah, that's unlucky. That is unlucky, for sure. And I haven't got a bigger one. I have not got a bigger one. This is definitely Okay, cannot maybe put a little bit in there. So this is chicken off the wood, completely dried out, and use this as a kind of, herb is not the right word, but it now escaped my my thoughts, the proper name of it. It's not herb. You use it as oh god, I hate that when I can't find a word, and even worse when I can't find a lid. So that's gonna be another pain in the bozo to find it, but it doesn't matter anymore. You got educated a little bit, and I think this is much more than other people gave to you. So doggy for tuning in my channel, like, share, comment, and of course, Arawa.